When you think of psilocybin, the mind-altering molecule tucked inside magic mushrooms, your first thought probably isn't, yes, mitochondrial optimization. But maybe it should be. Because beyond the vivid hallucinations, emotional breakthroughs, and soul-searching journeys, a quieter and more cellular revolution may be taking place. One that happens far away from trippy visuals and deep within your body's powerhouses, your mitochondria. And if there's one thing aging researchers agree on, it's this. Healthy mitochondria are the foundation of a longer, stronger life. Let's rewind for a second. Mitochondria aren't just glorified Duracell batteries. They're dynamic, complex, and downright bossy. These tiny organelles control cellular energy apoptosis, that's the elegant, scheduled cell death, not the oh-no kind, immune responses, and even gene expression. As we age, they become slower, leakier, and more prone to dysfunction. Their membranes lose integrity, their outputs dwindle, and they start pumping out excessive amounts of reactive oxygen species, ROS, tipping the balance toward oxidative stress, a core driver of biological aging. Now, here's where psilocybin crashes the longevity party in the most unexpected way. While its best-known effects come from activating serotonin 5-HT2A receptors in the brain, these receptors aren't just hanging out in neurons. They exist on immune cells, glial cells, and even cells in peripheral organs, and through them, psilocybin appears to initiate changes in mitochondrial dynamics, biogenesis, and oxidative resilience. That's right. This molecule, sourced from fungi that look like forest floor fringe art, might be giving your mitochondria a performance boost. Recent preclinical studies suggest that psychedelics like psilocybin can enhance mitochondrial respiration efficiency, a fancy way of saying cells can make more energy, ADP, with less cellular waste. And this isn't just about better brain power. Improved mitochondrial function ripples throughout the entire body, potentially reducing fatigue, supporting heart health, and protecting organs from the slow degradation that defines aging. It's like tuning up your engine so every piston hits cleaner, faster, and with less pollution. Another key aspect? Mitophagy, the process by which cells identify and remove damaged mitochondria. A healthy system regularly prunes and replaces dysfunctional powerhouses. But in aging, this recycling program breaks down. Psilocybin, interestingly, appears to upregulate some of the genetic pathways associated with mitochondrial turnover, such as PGC, 1A, and SIRT1, the same pathways activated by fasting, cold exposure, and endurance exercise. In this sense, it may function like a hormetic stressor, gently nudging the system to become more resilient, without pushing it into actual distress. That's the holy grail of longevity science. Activate stress response pathways without actual suffering. And let's not forget the indirect mitochondrial benefits that come from psilocybin's well-documented psychological effects. Chronic stress, depression, and anxiety are notorious for damaging mitochondrial function. They raise cortisol, promote inflammation, and disrupt mitochondrial gene expression. Psilocybin's ability to reset dysfunctional neural circuits, reduce psychological distress, and foster emotional release may alleviate these mitochondrial burdens at their root. In other words, calm the mind, and the cells may follow. Another exciting angle is the potential role of psilocybin in reducing neuroinflammation, which directly affects mitochondrial activity in the brain. In neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, mitochondria are among the first casualties of inflammatory damage. By dialing down this inflammation, psilocybin may help preserve mitochondrial integrity in vulnerable neural populations, especially in aging individuals where these processes tend to run amok. Now, does this mean psilocybin is the next NMN or metformin? Not quite. It's not yet a daily supplement, and its psychoactive properties mean it's not the kind of thing you casually toss into your morning routine, unless your morning routine includes supervised therapy and a deeply introspective playlist. But it is emerging as a powerful tool for cellular rebalancing, offering a unique mix of metabolic fine-tuning, emotional realignment, and neurobiological reset. And that's what makes it so compelling. In the toolkit of longevity science, we have plenty of molecules that fix broken parts, antioxidants, NAD+ boosters, senolytics. But psilocybin may represent something rarer, a compound that helps the system remember how to regulate itself. It doesn't just clean up damaged mitochondria, it might retrain the body to clean them up more consistently. That's not just anti-aging. That's proactive aging. So yes, from fungi to function, The idea that psilocybin could revitalize our most vital cellular engines isn't just a poetic metaphor, it's an increasingly plausible piece of real science. And if your mitochondria are happy, there's a good chance the rest of you will be too: body, brain, and maybe even soul.